placebo is worthless. And this has been going on decades. Maybe back as far as when Dr. Green told me don't pay attention to them.
Well, James, and this is sad. This is a sad reality, but I'm all for good scientific research. The problem is when research is dictated by the people that benefit financially from the research they're doing, and they allow non-compete clauses and confidentiality clauses so that research that's done that doesn't say what that entity wants is quashed. That's not real research anymore. You're only publishing things that have findings that say what you want them to say. And I'll say it like this so maybe the listeners can understand what I'm talking about. If I have an insurance person that's a chiropractor that is going through claims for chiropractic care, they have to have credentials. It has to be a chiropractor that is looking at it and deciding whether or not that care is customary and usual and all that. Well, it's that chiropractor that's doing that knows that if they don't reduce more claims than they're getting paid, they won't have their contract renewed. Anybody, any sense has to know that. That insurance company's not going to pay you more money than you're saving them. Well, as soon as you have that arrangement, then it's not going to be fair. And, that's just the way it is. And it's the same way now with most scientific research. There are some nonprofit organizations that aren't profiting from patents on medicines and things like that are still providing legitimate research. But the overwhelming amount of scientific research in healthcare comes from the pharmaceutical industry now. And that's not a good situation, And people say, well, if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't get any research done because of the money. But, most of that stuff, because of them not having to publish, I believe they should have to publish every single research that is done in the name of science. And if they would do that, then you could start seeing the truth.
And there should be true peer review. It's not, from what I've been told, in at least from somebody in the academic area, not necessarily medicine, that there is peer pressure and there is economic pressure put on people who will comment, who will peer review and criticize, and they will either take it down or they'll marginalize the person who did it, cut off their funding. That's not really peer review anymore.
Yes. That's
true. That's true in the medical true then, because this was in it was an academic field, but it was not, but it was one that was that liberals were interested in. I can't say it because it'll identify the person. The thing that, no, go, it was